Hello everybody! Today we're going to be unboxing our newest purchase. We just took a ride up to Charles Rowe Supply Company in Malden, Massachusetts. That is one of our biggest model train supply stores. They do everything from HO to N scale to G scale. And we bought this G scale EMD F3 AB unit. So this is a diesel locomotive with both the A and the B unit. And we bought it used, so it's not brand new, but it's new to us. So we're going to unbox it and we're going to take it for its first run. So the next thing we'll do is open it up and let's see what's in it. They did show it to us at the store, so we have seen it already to check out its condition and so forth. So we'll push the two cartons out. Those out. Let's get this next one out. Alright, so as you can see inside the box, it comes with two pretty well packaged styrofoam things here to hold both the units. And I'm going to remove one. Let's make sure we get the right one here. So we'll remove the B unit here and we'll take a look at that separately. Yeah, let's get in here nice and close. Okay, so let's take the styrofoam off of that. Let's tilt this on its back. It's pretty well packaged. Why don't we go ahead and lift that up and we'll just set it here. So you can see it's got a nice molded styrofoam thing. They just don't move in there. They're packaged so well. So we'll move that off to the side. It did come with some extra couplers. It's got it's not a full knuckle coupler out front. We'll take a look at that. But it comes standardly with hook and loop couplers, but they also come with these knuckle couplers. If you decide you want to switch it, you can go ahead and do that. We'll push those off to the side. I'll lift it up and you pull the bag away. And there it is. There's the A unit right there. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and take a close look at that. Okay, so here we are looking at the A unit. We're looking at obviously a side view here, and you can see that it's just gorgeously detailed. It has a beautiful paint job. It's got the Boston and Maine paint scheme to it, and yeah, it's just a really gorgeous engine here. You can see the ladders on the side, the horns on the top. It's got these bars. We'll look at the top view in just a few minutes. But yeah, it's got the suspension in the trucks. Again, kind of the ladder and just a real nice looking engine. It's about 21.5 inches long. Okay, so let's work our way around the unit. We'll give it a turn. And here's the front. You can see it's got the Boston and Maine badging on the front, Boston and Maine Railroad. It's got the Minuteman statue as part of the logo, and that Minuteman statue is actually in Concord, and you can see that if you go to the Old North Bridge in Concord. It's got a headlight, which hopefully is working. Like I said, we haven't run it yet ourselves, but the people at USA Trains, they test all these things out before they sell them, so I'm hoping or sure that that everything will work okay. It's got the engine number on both sides. Windshield wipers, they don't work. They're just they're just there for decoration. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little driver sitting in the seat there. Let's see if we can get a good view of that. See if I can get it without. Yeah, you might be able to get it now. Without the glare of the lights. And then it's got a little bit of a knuckle coupler up front here. It doesn't look like it's a functioning knuckle coupler. But anyway. Okay. We'll give it another turn. This is the other side here. Again, it's just a mirror image of the other side that we were looking at. You got the engine number right here on the back. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Again, just just wonderful detail on this unit. And we'll give it a turn and look in the back. Okay. Yep, you got the diaphragm here on the back of the engine. Again, you got the engine number back here and a light, which I hope works. And then it looks like you've got these air lines that are kind of in a dangly position here, as a little bit of a detail. And in the back, it has the hook and loop coupler. And that works for us because most of our cars have hook and loop couplers. So, okay, so let's go take a look at the top and the bottom. Okay, so here's a top view of the A unit. You can kind of see the characteristic nose here. You can see the headlight cast or shape here. Here's the windshields, and then you've got the horns, the air horns here on the top, and then you see some vent work here, and also 4 fans here. There's lots of kind of either rivet or bolt work along the top, and then you've got what looks like a little hatch over here. I want you to drop that hand just a little bit. There you go, and then move your thumb. Yeah, you can see some kind of a hatch here. But yeah, so the roof is black, while the rest of the engine unit is painted in a yellowish burgundy color. The roof is a black color. So, yep, very nice. Okay, as far as the bottom goes, this is set up for sound. It's not set up for sound the way we bought it, but we can add, modification here that will that can add sound. So that unit is right there. You can see it has metal wheels on the trucks here, and there's also some traction tires here on this set of drive wheels. You can see there's some contacts here, and the rear truck is pretty much the same thing. There's a little traction tire here. You get some contacts, and then you've got metal wheels here. Okay, so there's a series of switches under this engine as well that you can turn on or off. They are sliding switches. They have 2 positions, like I said, on and off. The first one is for the motors. The second one is for the lights. The third one is for the smoke. The fourth one is for sound. And the last one is for the rear lights. So those are some settings that you can set right on the engine on the bottom. Okay, so there you have it. That is the EMD F3A unit. We'll give it one more slow turn. And there you go. Okay, so let's take a look at the B unit now. We'll unpackage this. Again, very well packaged inside the styrofoam. Let's lift it out of the car. And this unit also came with a set of extra couplers. So while it utilizes hook and loop couplers that are mounted on there, you can switch them to knuckle couplers. And I think they gave us like 3 sets of these. Okay, so certainly while not as exciting as the A unit, the B unit follows the paint job, of course, of the A unit through. And if you look here at the unit number, it has the same number as the A unit, 4227, but it says 4227B, obviously indicating that that is the B unit. And so the detailing is consistent with the A unit. You know, you get your door and your ladder and handholds on the side. Those are all raised out. You know, those are just, again, just beautiful details here. You actually have a little fuel fill thing for the tank here. That you had that on the A unit too. I didn't point it out, but you have the fuel tank and the fuel filler here. You know, you get lots of grading up here for ventilation. I guess these, I'll call them portholes just for lack of a better term here, but you get your portholes over here. Okay, we'll give it a spin. Oh, by the way, this is about 20 to 20.5 inches long as far as dimensions go. As we give it a spin. So here's one of the ends here. You've got the diaphragm that you know, keeps the walkway between the A unit and the B unit enclosed. It has the engine number here, again with the B indicator that it's the B unit. And then you've got your hook and loop coupler down here. And you also have, again, that detail of the airlines just dangling down. And again, here's the opposite. This is, as with the A unit, this is the mirror image of the other side here. You've got the door with the handholds here. Again, fuel tank. Basically, like I said, mirror image of that other side. Okay, and then lastly, now this is a view of this without the diaphragm on here. Because this is used, this is one of the things we knew when we bought it, is that one of the diaphragms was missing off of the back of the B unit. So that we knew going in. So we'll go online and we'll see if we can't track down another diaphragm to complete that. But the door opens up, little operating door there. Hook that open. We have the light detail here, and again the engine numbering here. Without the diaphragm, you can actually see the detail a lot better here. Okay, so with this, with all the sides looked at, let's take a look at the top and the bottom. Okay, as far as the roof detail goes, it's pretty consistent with the A unit. You've got some nice rivet work or bolt work for the roof. You've got some ventilation pieces here, and then you've got 4 fans, and then again another piece of steel that's bolted or riveted to the roof. You'll see here that we do have one rivet missing, if you noticed. Not rivet, but a loop missing, or an eye bolt. So we bought this used. We knew that there were going to be a few blemishes on it. So I think I have some eye bolts lying around that I can probably replace that with. The roof is black, like the A unit, and it contrasts nicely with the burgundy or maroon and yellow striping of the rest of the unit. So there's your roof detail. Okay, as far as the bottom detail goes, it's pretty much identical to the A unit. We've got the truck's metal wheels, and you know, 2 of those metal wheels are bare, and 2 of them have traction tires on them. Same with the opposite side. We've got some contacts here. We have it ready for sound. This unit doesn't have sound, but if we decided to put sound in it, it's all ready to go for sound. And then you can see here we've got the hook and loop couplers on either end. It has the same switch configuration as the A unit. Let's see if we can get the camera in there. Again, sliding switches that have an on-off position, and we got motors, lights, sound, smoke, and rear lights. So pretty much the same as the A unit on the bottom. If anybody's curious watching this video, the green foam here that we have, we made this a couple of weeks ago, and it's designed exactly to do what it's doing here, which is to hold G-scale, either locomotives or rolling stock, in place. And we use it like if we're going to change couplers. It really works well as almost like a second pair of hands. It cradles the engines and rolling stock nicely. So if we had to do work on the bottom of this, you know, we would use this foam cradle to hold that in place. Super easy to make. Maybe we'll do a video on it. But yeah, so comes in very handy. All right, we got the locomotive, the A unit and the B unit out on the track, so let's give it a go. Yeah, it seems to run really well. Very smooth.